Hello.
Do you know that you are more willing to pay more money for a lottery ticket if you get to choose the numbers yourself than if the numbers are chosen by someone else, even though it makes no difference who chooses the numbers? Join me in this eye-opening video, as we uncover hidden lies that you constantly feed to yourself unaware. These lies are often what holds you back from achieving your goals and unleashing your full potential. Number 5 is responsible for your procrastination habits. You control less than you think you do. 80% of elevator closed door buttons are non-functional. This ploy is referred to as the placebo buttons. In casinos, we see most people throw the dice as hard as they possibly can if they need a higher number, and as gingerly as possible if they are hoping for a lower number. The illusion of control is the tendency to believe that you can influence something which you have no control over. You have no control over your future, no matter how hard you work or how talented you are. The world is too complex to allow 100% of your actions to dictate 100% of your outcomes. Luck played a major role in the success of many people. This tendency scatters your focus and will result in you achieving less, due to scattered focus. So, focus more on the things that you can control and you will excel in life. For everything else, leave it to the power of the universe. Okay, now, let's try this. It may surprise you, but I know you personally. You know that you have a great deal of capacity which you have not used to your advantage. You tend to be worrisome, insecure, and sometimes you have serious doubts as whether you have made the right decision or done the right thing. You are smart, an independent thinker, and find it unwise to reveal yourself to others. You value loyalty and you are very loyal to people who are loyal to you. You have big dreams that you often keep to yourself. I am right, ain't I? Science labeled this tendency the Forer effect. The Forer effect is a person's natural tendency to think that a general personality description applies specifically to them. In 1948, psychologist Bertram Forer crafted a similar passage using zodiac signs columns from various magazines. He then gave it to his student to read. Told them that everyone was getting a personalized assessment. The student gave Forer an accuracy score of 86%. The experiment was repeated hundreds of times with virtually identical results. The Forer effect works so well because 1, it is accompanied by the confirmation bias. The confirmation bias is the tendency to filter out information that contradicts our existing views. So, in the statement, traits that do not resonate with you are subconsciously ignored. 2, the statements are so general that they apply to everyone. You have big dreams. Who doesn't have big dreams? You are smart. Who runs around thinking that they are stupid? Exactly. No one. So, you should understand that not everything is about you. That everyone roughly thinks the same. So, you need a different approach to things. That will give you a chance of being unique. Unique is always better. I want you to hear me out a couple of minutes longer. Let me tell you my own personal story. On the 15th of July 2022, I fell sick. My pain grew day by day. I then decided to go see a doctor. The doctor examined me, gave me a couple of antibiotics and said that I should take 1 tablet 3 times a day. And she also told me that it will get worse before it gets better. I was happy that at least I had treatment. The pain didn't stop, in fact it got worse. Just as the doctor predicted. She must be a genius, I thought. But after a couple of days of more agony, I couldn't take it anymore. I then decided to go visit another doctor. The doctor diagnosed me with appendicitis and operated immediately. I then realized that I had fallen victim to the "it will get worse before it gets better" lie. Now I want you to think of a situation where things were spiraling out of control on your watch and you thought things were going to get better and they didn't. So, seek advice from expert whenever you feel that something is wrong. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. This mindset will help you recognize problems earlier and deal with them before they become gigantic and harder to solve. When you put a lot of energy, time, and money into a task, you will tend to overvalue the results. Psychologists label this the effort justification. Because you had to endure boring lectures, 4 years of study and thousands of dollars to get your degree, you put too much value to it. But the truth of the matter is that it is not worth as much as you think. Especially in this day of age. Your brain compensates for the imbalance by overvaluing the certificate. Interestingly, all of this happens unconsciously and is almost impossible to prevent. Groups use this tendency to bind members to their groups. Gangs initiate new members by forcing them to do vicious tests, like killing an enemy. Research proves that the harder the entrance exam is to pass, the greater the value you attach to a membership. So, learn to let things go. If some things are no longer beneficial to you, it is okay to burn bridges and start afresh. Always remember that, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Now let's uncover the fifth lie that you are telling yourself. You have a business idea. You are doing research, seeking information and asking all the relevant questions regarding your industry of business. Seeking information gets people motivated and tend to give them a sense that they have started with their business, but reality is that you haven't started and you are doing nothing. This tendency plays a major role in your procrastination habits. 95% of the information you currently have won't be helpful in your business. Remember, information is infinite. If you want all your questions to be answered before starting, you will never get to start. So, just do it. Stop procrastinating and be an actionist. The information you have currently is all you need to start.